Hi you guys and welcome to my channel. My name is Cornelia Pauline. Now I wanted to tell you a little story. In 2019, after 5 years of trying, but that's a different story, I became a mom for the first time at the age of 31. Prior to that, my husband and I have built up online businesses in the solar, e-commerce, and also digital marketing space. Now, at that time in 2019, and we became entrepreneurs around 2015. But at that time in 2019, right, our businesses haven't yet hit the multi-million-dollar super success that we were envisioning yet. And before we would have our first kid, yet they allowed us to live a very comfortable lifestyle and really travel the world. We were actually living in Europe for a few months as well. And then, in South Korea, and then went back to California. And we were really able to kind of be our own bosses and to also live life on our terms, work on our terms from wherever we wanted, which was always kind of like one of our primary goals. Though when our son Cosmo was born, something shifted. And obviously for all those of you guys who are parents right now and you're listening to this, you understand kind of also what I mean, right? Something shifts, and it doesn't have to be maybe that you have become parents, maybe you just have entered a new season in your life. You got married, or you got maybe started a company, you got a huge round of venture capital funding, whatever it might be. When a huge life event happens, your identity shifts in a way, it develops more, you're adding something to your identity, and that's essentially what happened to us when we became parents. And also our priorities slightly shifted, and also our values and what we were seeing, how we were envisioning our future. And suddenly we started asking ourselves the following questions a lot more. And yes, we were asking ourselves these questions also prior, but when we became parents, we asked ourselves these questions a lot more. So what if something should happen to either one of us or both of us? How well is the other one of us protected? How well do the other ones of us know about, our finances? What, if there's an illness in either one of us, like how would we essentially just support each other continuously in our lifestyle and what we wanted to achieve? How about, our team members? What about, also our son? How well is he protected and supported and all this kind of stuff? How well is he set up for the future? Now, the second thing is, how can we, and that we've never learned it actually, from our parents and from our family, how can we really create multi-generational wealth? How can we not only think about how to set up our son, but also maybe his future kids? How can we create that kind of wealth that is really quote unquote secure? And I'm gonna talk about this more in other videos of mine, but how can we set up wealth, so to speak, that is really quote unquote secure, even with those fast changing times and everything that is happening politically, economically, and otherwise. Number 3, if you are a business owner and entrepreneur as well, or maybe you're a freelancer, or you are wanting to add a side hustle actually to your job right now, how can you do these things sustainably without kind of sacrificing so much more of your time, right? How can you be strategic in this, in how you're crafting further your lifestyle in order to also spend quality time with your kids and with your family, which is at the end of the day, of course, also one of the things we live for, is having those moments and creating those moments with your family. So how do we do this in a smart way? And then number 4, how do we really create healthy habits and instill kind of skill sets into, our kids by kind of showing them a different examples in terms of self-love, in terms of living a healthy lifestyle, in terms of mindfulness, and developing a strong mindset, grit, and all this kind of stuff. So these were all questions that we started asking ourselves, the biggest topics. And so I felt really passionate about it, and I really thought it would be a great idea to essentially also record what we have been finding, what we are learning, and all this kind of stuff along the way, and focus a YouTube channel such as this one around it, and to really make sure also to have maybe a bigger and broader impact with people that are like-minded and that are also caring about the same stuff, in creating essentially really a more centered, a more intentional, and also a more sustainable world in a variety of ways for ourselves and wealthier, but also for our children. And so the idea for this channel, which I also like to nickname with Cosmic Finance, but also under branded my name Cornelia Pauline, was born. And so this is why I'm here right now, and I'm telling you the story, the origin story of what happened right now with this channel, how it shifted, and what I'm planning on doing in the future. So essentially, I wanted to be focused on how you can create more money, keep more money in essence, and also grow more money in the online space, right? Through a variety of ways in a sustainable way that still has a huge impact, but also it's not obviously only about money. There's also so many different components that go into it, but in a way how to live a more wealthier and wholesome lifestyle in every area of your life. So I love talking about it as well, about personal growth and self-love and mindfulness and all this kind of stuff that I'm really excited about and that I can't wait to share with you guys. So I'm really excited to also be really learning and adapting and showing, living by example for my son, these kind of like true life skills, as I like to call them, in different subjects, but really true life skills that you need to be adopting in order to live a secure and like in a way happy and wholesome life. So if you are right now interested and you want to be on this journey with me together and with my family, I'd love for you, of course, to be here. Thank you so much for watching this video up until this point. Hit that subscribe button if you want to join. Leave a comment down below if any of this, what I just shared with you, if you see yourself in any of that, what I just shared with you, or if you're really particularly curious about certain kind of topics that I mentioned as well, or I have some other ideas from you. I would love for you to share this and to hear it as well. So drop a comment down below. And until further ado, look forward to videos on everything about entrepreneurship, sales skills, finance, personal budgeting, business budgeting, how to actually make more money online, you know, how to keep your money, mindfulness, know how to deal with stress, right? How do we teach finances to our kids, and so many more cool subjects that I'm really excited about exploring throughout this next few years with you guys and next few months. But I have big plans, so I'm saying next few years. And until the next video, I'm gonna sign off. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.